Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the American League Central, the Cleveland Indians defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-3. The Detroit Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-2. The Mariners earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-1. The Red Sox total 11 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-5. Evan Longoria had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 8-3. In other Blue Jays news, right fielder Chris Coghlan is currently listed as day-to-day. He is dealing with a strained calf muscle. The Baltimore Orioles dropped 4 home runs in this one as they got the best of the Brewers at home 8-6. The Angels got the home victory against the Astros 3-1. In more news from Houston, first baseman Marwin Gonzalez is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He is dealing with a bruised arm. The Texas Rangers combined for 4 total home runs as they went home with a walk-off against the Athletics 6-5. In other news out of Oakland, relief pitcher Liam Hendriks will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He's dealing with a pulled groin. The Atlanta Braves got 11 overall hits.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Minnesota Twins batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Miguel Sano is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the
leading off for Kansas. A batter.
And we'll rejoin this one now in the bottom of inning number 10. Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Taking this one in is Moss, and there's your first out. Ready for another shot now, Jorge Polanco. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Now, that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Spangenberg will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there right there.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they will hold that possible tying run at third as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Stepping in now, Nick Gordon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the White Sox earned the 3-game series sweep. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the American League Central, the Boston Red Sox pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 3-0. The Yankees put together 10 hits total as they bested the visiting Indians 6-2. In other Indians news, Chase Anderson reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. The Padres completed a short 2 games. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Victor Martinez had a home run and 3 RBIs as Cleveland took care of the Yankees 6-3. Right now, the Yankees are in second place in the AL. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the AL Central, the Twins starting pitcher, number 16, collected win number 3. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Jose Barrios earned the victory while striking out 11, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 4-3. Carlos Carrasco got his 3rd win this season, leading Cleveland past. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the AL Central, the Detroit Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-2. The Royals knocked out 12 hits. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Rangers hit 3 long balls as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-2. Also in news, great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the AL Central, the Twins had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-4. Also from Cleveland, Jason Kipnis reached a very nice milestone in his career yesterday by collecting his 1,000th major league hit. The Chicago White Sox total 11 hits as they went home with a walk-off against the Athletics 5-4. The Kansas City Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-3. In other Royals news, starting pitcher Kyle Zimmer will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's dealing with bruised ribs. Steve Pearce was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 10-1. The New York Yankees combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-3. The win was their 6th in a row. The St. Louis Cardinals got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 4-3. The beginning of Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the AL Central, Eric Hosmer dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 14-0. The Indians took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-1. In other Indians news, starting pitcher Corey Kluber will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He's dealing with bruised ribs. The Red Sox got 11 overall hits as they beat the visiting Rays 5-3. In other Red Sox news, relief pitcher number 67 is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a blister on his finger. Kendrys Morales sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 14-2. The Texas Rangers combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 9-4. In other Rangers news, right fielder Nomar Mazara is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He is said to be dealing with shoulder tightness. The Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-4. In other Braves news, right fielder Nick Markakis will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He's dealing with a pulled groin. The Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 8-2. The Cubbies got together to allow 4 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 2-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-2. In other Pirates news, third baseman Jung Ho Gong is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a bruised hand. The Cardinals total 11 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The San Diego Padres got 11 overall hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball. Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the American League Central, the Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they blasted the Astros 7-1. Zach McAllister grabbed his second win of the year, helping the Indians push past the Blue Jays 2-1. The Boston Red Sox pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks totaled 11 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-1. The New York Yankees finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 8-3. Santiago Casilla earned his first victory of the season as Oakland pushed past the Angels 3-2. Also in Angels news, closer Brandon Kintzler will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He is said to be dealing with a sprained elbow. Steven Matz allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Metropolitans beat the Mariners 2-0. The Atlanta Braves total 11 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-3. Brad Miller had a big fly with 5 driven in, helping lead the Rays to a win over the Phillies 6-3. In other Rays news, starting pitcher Chris Archer is listed as day-to-day but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with bruised ribs. The Brewers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-1. Mark Trumbo had 3 hits in the contest, helping lead the Orioles over the Pirates 4-1. The Cubs combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the Cardinals on the road 12-6. The Dodgers dropped 4 home runs in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 8-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Will Myers was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Friars took care of the Rockies 11-2. The Giants allowed only 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 4-3. In other news from Washington, D.C., relief pitcher Sean Doolittle is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a strained bicep. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the American League Central, the Cleveland Indians amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulverized the Twins 13-7. It was their 5th straight victory. The Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-2. Chasen Shreve collected win number 2 on the year as the Stros disposed of the Royals. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Yankees completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-5. At the moment, the Yankees are atop the American League East Division, and the Twins sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. The Stros combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-0. As of today, the Indians are sitting atop the AL Central, while the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West. Anibal Sanchez got his 6th win of the year out of the bullpen as the Tigers got the win against the Rangers 3-1. Heading into today, the Tigers sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, while the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Royals launched 3 home runs as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-3. Looking at the